last winter thing, just because I came from the gas station. My personal preference is not to have a completely full tank of gas. I have my own reasons for that, and there are a lot of pros to having a full tank of gas, getting stuck, needing to run the engine for heat, whatever it happens to be. There are a lot of pros to that. But I run usually about three-quarters of a tank, something like that, for a few reasons. One is I actually want some of the weight, because the weight is good when you're driving in a vehicle such as mine. And the other thing that's good, however, is I like the sloshing around of the gas. So I like to leave room in my tank for that gas to move around and mix thoroughly when it gets into super cold temperatures. So when you fill your tank all the way up, there's very little room for that kind of circulation to take place. So I want it full enough to where there's enough volume to help with the cold. It takes a lot more cold temperature over a longer period of time to obviously get a larger volume of liquid to that temperature. So the larger volume is good, but I find the right trade-off to be somewhere around three-quarters of a tank versus a full tank of gas. And if you get it too full, then what happens is some of the tube, the inlet going down to your tank, is now sitting in this small metal tube that's going down there, and that gas can gel and be affected by those temperatures very quickly, and then that gets into your tank and it's switching out. So my own philosophy, everybody has their own, you don't have to follow it, but I like that mixture, that circulation that takes place personally. So I was talking earlier about the little skirt things. I forget, front windows, these guys, they give you a little breathing room there. I love them just because when it's kind of raining out, you can still crack the window. But more importantly, like I was saying, I leave my windows about like that, so they're up high enough where nothing's going to come in, rain, snow, whatever, for ventilation purposes. But also, if I hadn't done that, trust me, down here on this sill, I don't know if you can see or not, but on the sill, it just freezes solid. So between the constant melt and freeze, water seeps down in here, and that's what freezes your window your window shut. But if you leave them cracked, then they won't get frozen into the top of the window. That'll break the sill at the bottom. And like I said, also silicone around the doors.